Okay, from main station or the observatory, your first instrument station, the center line is set out on a suitable permanent object. Now, when you say permanent object, this object has to be very much far from your excavation area. This object cannot be disturbed. So that's going to be your kind of a benchmark, okay, a temporary benchmark. Okay, and this object will be not very far from the shaft. Now, what is a shaft? When I'm going to transfer the center line to the tunnel, there are shafts which are constructed. So here you can see this is a shaft. It's like a hole which will be uh, excavated through the hill. So your hill is something like this. This is going to be your hill on top, okay, and you are transferring, let's say you want to transfer these points, so you are going to cut a shaft. So this point, this is how it's going to be transferred. How it is transferred, that we'll study a bit later. So you will have to see that these shafts, the location of these shafts, now if this is my center line of the tunnel, the shafts have to be as close as possible to the center line, or something like this. So that you can transfer the center points on the center line down inside the tunnel. Okay. Surface alignment or the center line on the surface will be marked using pegs or spikes or wedges of iron. Okay, you people have already learned what are stakes and all. So you see, mark the center line using stakes, okay, or using steel punches. Also, when you mark the center line, once you have marked a particular point, you have to see that that point's location is noted from two more points. So what do I mean by that? Let's say I have marked 2 points, okay, like this on the center line on the surface. Now this, let's say this is my point 1 and this is my point 2. You never know, at the end of the day, people are not going to be 24 hours on the site. Someone plays mischief and changes the location of this. So always when you're marking the points, you have to take their measurements with respect to two more points. This is only what is called triangulation. This is basic fundamentals of triangulation. So you take reading of one point with respect to two more reference points. Maybe these are some trees, or maybe this is a lamp post which is there on the surface, but something which is almost permanent. So all these points, though, you have to mark it with respect to two more points, or you have to make a traverse so that you can connect the beginning and the end. Okay. Also, these points should not be replaced. Okay, you have to see that they are protected well on the side. Center line of the surface may be marked with stout pegs. The stakes that you are going to use should be very strong, and the nails that you will use on the stakes should be easily noticeable. So usually brass nails are used on the stakes to mark the points. The exact distance between the two terminals of the tunnel is usually measured. The corrections for tension, temperature, grade, sag, all these corrections you all have studied in the first survey 1, these have to be applied. In case it is not possible to measure the distance, say the ground is very uneven or it's not visible, then lengths and directions of the center line of tunnels can be obtained by, again, triangulation or traversing. Okay, then the next step is transferring tunnel alignment. Okay, so first thing is you have to fix timber beams. Now I will just enlarge this window. Okay, you can see this. Okay, so these are timber beams. Okay, now whatever is there here in the elevation down, it is in the plan. So these timber beams, so this point which is shown in dark color, no, this is on the center line. Okay, this point is on the center line. This and this is on the center line. I want to transfer it down. Now this point, once it gets transferred down, this is called X and Y. Okay, So these beams X and Y, or this, if I draw in the plan, there'll be beams like this. Okay, these are the beams like this. Okay, this is my center line on the surface. Okay, and around this I'm sending a wire down. Around this I'm sending a wire down, and this wire at the end is going to be a very heavy weight. And then once it goes down, I'm going to put it in a pail of water, bucket of water or oil. Why you put it in a bucket of water or oil is because you want to stop the oscillations. This is a wire, right? You are usually piano wires. These are very high strength wires. These are used. Okay, and at the end there will be a heavy weight. Usually this weight is around 10 to 15 kg. Weight is hung from these beams. Okay, and then wherever it stops, that point is then usually transferred down on the floor. That is called centering. How you center your instrumentation. Similarly, these points will be centered down. Okay, what you will do is you draw these figures, or you, whatever, however you want, you save this. This is there in most of your books. Okay, now transferring the alignment underground is the most important and the most difficult of the setting out operations in case of a tunnel. Okay, now what you can see here, these are the X and Y points, okay, from where the points on the surface line are being transferred down. A theodolite is set up at the ground at a predetermined station on a center. The center line is very carefully set up on the beams, preferably on the plates fixed on the beams, and drilled with hole for suspending wires by repetition. Repetition means when you are taking observations on these particular points, you are going to take face left, face right observation. I had told you in your practicals that when you want any point to be located or set out very accurately, you repeat the same observations in two positions of your telescope, inverted and normal. That is, you take face left observations as well as face right observations on the same point, and then only you set up the point. Okay, now a theodolite is set up on a ground predetermined station, meaning now let's say if this is your entry, okay, this is your entry point. You, with respect to this entry point, you decide a point where you are going to set up the theodolite. So let's say you are setting up the theodolite here. Now this need not be the center point. Now let's say this is my center alignment, right? So my theodolite can be like this also, or it can be on the center line also. But the position of theodolite is predetermined. Okay, now let's say this is my theodolite. No, using this theodolite, I have got this X and Y from the surface transferred underground using this shaft. Now, just getting X and Y is not sufficient. I have to extend this center line. I cannot go on drilling the shafts, right? That will be as good as having open cut. So once the shaft is done, you have got 2 points. Now your job is to take these 2 points ahead. That is, you have to take this center line ahead, project it, elongate it. So how that is done is you have your telescope. Okay, you have your line of sight inclined. So you take your line of sight like this. Okay, you keep your telescope, your instrument in such a way, so you'll keep it here in such a way that it will be seeing only Y. It should not be able to see X. That is, it is exactly in line with X and Y. Okay, so your line of sight should just see point Y. That means once that is done, once it is exactly bisecting X, then you will see which point on the ceiling can it see. So you will see a point on the ceiling which will be exactly touching this piano wire. So that point, once you get on the ceiling, from there you drop a weight. So you will get a point on the floor. Are you understanding? Now, let's say I change the inclination angle. Okay. Our first line was like this. My second line is like this. So I get another point on the ceiling. Then I drop another point down on the floor. So I got second point. So like this, you keep getting the points on the center line. This is one method to extend the center line. Another method is now, these are my piano wires. These are my weights. Okay, these are my weights. There is a very simple thing constructed. So there will be a wooden plank. There will be another wooden plank of exactly same length, and you mark the center lines and you connect a wire here. Okay, so then what you will do, you will take this and move it in such a way that this wire, this horizontal wire, will be just in touch with these piano wires. Now by doing this, what did you get? You got this point. Which point? I'll show you. I'll mark it in red. So you got another point which will be in line with these two wires. Okay, you have already got this XY. You got another point here. You got another point here. Then probably what you will do? You will take this H type setup. You'll shift it. Maybe you will get this point A onto this point. So now this point goes little ahead. So like this, you can keep getting points which will be in line on the center line. So this is another method. Okay, let's go back to our write-up. So a theodolite is set up at a predetermined position. Okay, the center line is very carefully set up on the beams, preferably on the plates fixed on the beams, drilled with a hole for suspending wires by repetition, observing and averaging the result. From these points, two long piano wires, with heavy plumb bobs. This is not bobs, this is bob. Okay, of 10 to 15 kg are attached to their lower edges and suspended down the shaft. At the bottom of these bobs, these are immersed in bucket of water or oil to eliminate the oscillation. Great care must be taken that wires and plug bobs are hanging free. As a check, the distance between wires at the top, so that is here, you check the distance. Here you will check the distance on the surface, and once this is transferred on the tunnel floor, you will check the distance again. This should be same. Okay, so as a check, distance between the wire at the top and the bottom of the shaft is to be measured, and this should be the same. Line joining two wires give the direction of alignment underground. Theodolite is used to transfer to the bottom of the shaft and through the number of trails suspended wire. Okay, we'll stop here and continue in the next class.